Hi and welcome to the Malat Cookery channel. So today we're going to be doing a mini sausage roll and cheddar cheese tear and share. So in this recipe we're going to be creating some mini sausage rolls with a cheddar cheese filling, and this is such an easy recipe. You definitely need to get the children involved if you can. The seasoning we're going to be using from the Malat range is Italian seasoning. If you don't have access to the Malat Italian seasoning, then the bare minimum you're going to need to create a garlic butter is some minced garlic and about half a teaspoon of dried parsley. As usual, a full list of ingredients will be given at the end of the video, so let's have a look at those ingredients now and anything else we're going to need for today. So the ingredients for today's recipe, I've got 2 packs of ready rolled puff pastry. I've got a pack of pre-cooked cocktail sausages, about 20 grams of butter, some mature cheddar cheese slices, about half a teaspoon or around 3 grams of Malat Italian seasoning. Then the equipment that we're going to need, I've got some baking paper or grease-proof paper, an old pizza tray, so you need something that's quite large, round and oven-proof for this recipe, and also a pastry brush as well. So the first thing I've done is to cut a piece of the grease-proof paper to size. So the grease-proof paper is going to be used not just to stop the sausage rolls from sticking to the pan, but also we're going to use it to lift out our tear and share circle once it's all cooked. It'll just be a lot easier to do it that way. So the next thing to do is to make our mini sausage rolls. So all I've done here is I've unrolled the puff pastry sheet. I've then taken one of the cocktail sausages, placed it on top of the pastry sheet and just marked along the edge where we're going to be scoring. Once you get a number of indentations, score with the back of a knife, and then this piece will then come away. So we're basically just cutting the pastry into sheets. I've placed some of the cheddar cheese slice on top of the pastry. We take our cocktail sausage and then just start to roll this up nice and tight. So there's enough fat in the puff pastry, so we don't need anything like egg to seal it with. It quite happily stick to itself. Score it across. Make sure it's nice and tight, the ends are nice and tidy, and then we just do that until we've got enough of the mini sausage rolls. I'll show you the next step. So on the overlap, we want about 5 millimeters. So just like that. And as I said before, just tidy them up and then carry on to the next one. So once we have our mini cheese sausage rolls made, the next thing to do is we're going to be placing them in a pattern around the outside of the dish. So we take them seam side down right to the outside edge, and then we just carry on all the way around, leaving a small gap at the back which will be filled in because the puff pastry, when it cooks, will actually expand. And we'll just do this. As I say, just make sure that it's seam side down. Okay, so that's the outer circle done. As you can see, the touching at the front, just a small gap at the back. The inner circle, we just position the first one so it splits two, and then we just carry on doing the same as we did on the outer circle. Gap at the back, touching at the front. Okay, so that's the shape for our sausage roll tear and share done. The next thing is I've taken the butter, I've placed it into the microwave on full power and just blasted it for 20 seconds just to soften up. Next thing to do is to add the Malat Italian seasoning, or if you're using garlic and dried parsley, you need to add it now. And then we just want to mix this through thoroughly. So now I've got our butter prepared. Take the pastry brush and just give every sausage roll just a light coating with the butter. The next thing to do is I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees centigrade. This is now going to go into that oven for around 25 minutes until it's fully baked. Okay, so this is our sausage roll with cheddar cheese, tear and share, cooked. Looks absolutely fantastic, golden brown, crispy. The smell from that herb butter, absolutely amazing. So what I like to do, again, this is ideal for family get-togethers as a centerpiece in the table. So I've got one of these cheap serving chopping board things. So we use that greaseproof paper to take the tear and share out quite easily. The reason for the hole in the center, so I've got some sour cream and chive dip. That will fit exactly in the center. When you're ready, we can just take the top off for that. So the idea is that people take a sausage roll, dip it in the sour cream and chive. Absolutely fantastic. A lot better. Okay, it's a little bit more effort, but it's a lot better than just cooking 40 mini sausage rolls and just throwing them in a bowl. So how easy was that, and what a great centerpiece for the table, and it tastes and smells absolutely delicious. As usual, please subscribe to the channel, and if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit that like button. Thank you very much for watching.